close.
Make sure we live. Channel is GMS.
Day by day.
Day by day, right?
It's kind of dark, this motherfucker.
I don't see it all. Let me see. GMS day by day. Oh yeah, yep, we live.
Alright, so you can kick it off.
Yep. All right, hey, Shalom. First off, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, HaKadosh. We also want to give double honors to our apostles and our bishops of Great Millstone, and salutations to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, Israelites, which are scattered amongst all these other nations around the world, which we refer to as the Israelite foreigners. Right, Shalom. We are the brothers from Great Millstone, New York City camp. All right. Introduce the brother on my right,
Korala.
All right. Other brother Korala. I'm the brother Kassad. Okay. Back at it again through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemiel Shai. Lord willing, to present an edifying lesson to those that's tuning in. All right. You know, today's date is what, July 19, 2024. And we just gonna go into what's been going on in the news. All right. The hot topic right now is the outage, the massive outage that's going around America right now. Okay. The outage, which pertain to what, planes, flights being delayed, you know, affecting certain different departments such as hospitals, transportation, okay, so forth and so on, man. Okay. And you know, it's not a coincidence that these things are taking place, because we in the last days, man. All right. We in the last days of this world that we living in. All right, this society, all right, this rulership and the people that's ruling it. Okay. And it's a lot of things going on that proves that we in these last days, man. All right. I ain't gonna keep, you know, ranting. I'm gonna let the scriptures speak. So if you got anything,
real quick, this is Psalms 64. I saw verse 5. It says, "They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commute of lane snares privily."
Yeah, they commune themselves in an evil matter. Now that people that is talking about is the nation of Edom. All right, because as I mentioned, those that rule this current world. All right, when you read Job, the 9th chapter, the 24th verse. All right, it says what? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right, and the wicked is who? The Edomites. All right, the Edomites, which are you so-called white people. All right, that's your true nationality, because everybody's true nationality can be found in the Holy Scriptures. Okay, and the true nationality of you Edomites, the true nationality of you so-called white people, you're the biblical Edomites. Okay, you know, there's Satan over here. All right, but you know, we're gonna continue to teach this word. All right, go on.
Already gonna. Psalm 64 and 5. They encourage themselves in an evil matter.
Yeah, that's the elites. All right, the elites of Esau. All right, because you know, Esau got they got a hierarchy of those that are in position of power. Okay, now at the very top you got the elites of Esau, which is who? Which is, all right, the so-called Illuminati. All right. Yeah, that's Satan, bro. Right when we start doing the lesson, these motherfuckers want to.
Might want to turn your turn lights on just so they know you're there, because they probably learn how to drive or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, practicing driving and shit.
Yeah,
you know.
So
But yeah.
It says they encourage themselves in the evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily.
Yeah, snares, which is traps. Okay. You know, they set traps to entangle what they call our people the minorities. All right, because Esau, which is you so-called white people, you hate the true Israelites, which are you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans. Okay, because Jacob and Esau, all right, they were brothers. All right, and Esau always had that hatred for his brother Jacob. All right, and his seed inherited that hatred. Okay, for the seed of the righteous, which is Jacob, and the seed of the wicked, which is Esau, man. Okay, so that, you know, with that being said, we know that Esau, he sets all these traps to entangle us, man. All right, and the main reason why they set these traps is, like I said, they hate us, but also because they know who we are. The so-called Illuminati, right? The scriptures call him Lucifer. He's enlightened. He's the light bearer. They know who we are. They know that we are the true sovereigns of the world, man. We are the saints of the Lord, the Israelites, man. The Most High's chosen people. Okay? They know that we are the Most High's chosen people, and they know that we're heirs to the kingdom of heaven, man. All right? And it starts with this knowledge. That's why they're trying to keep this knowledge away from us.
Yeah.
You know, that's why they put crack, cocaine, marijuana in your communities, man. All right? That's why they put liquor stores all over your communities. All right? And poison you with poisonous food, man. Go ahead.
It says of laying snares privily, they say, who shall see them?
Right. Because Esau think, you know, he can get away with anything. Why do they think they can get away with anything? Because, you know, the scriptures tell you that they have been in power, and through that power, they make their own rules, man. They make all these unrighteous decrees to justify their wickedness. Okay? And they think that, you know, the Most High is not going to judge them. They think, the scriptures say what? That he thought the Most High was such as one as himself. Meaning that the Most High was with him, that he was doing good works by chastising us, by destroying us. Okay?
Yeah.
So they think that, you know, they're going to get away with all of the things that they did. All right?
If I may say also, the Lord is exposing Esau by way of the prophets, right? Starting with the elites. Is being exposed by way of the prophets, but then you also have whistleblowers. Okay, like when they had that whole lockdown 2020, they thought that they was gonna get away with that, but then you had whistleblowers saying, you know, they did, you know, they created these circumstances, if you will, all right, and basically gave you, you know, something that was really in vain, or did more harm than good. I'm talking about the prelude to the RFID, okay, the jump shot, all right, and that was all plans and secrets and traps that Esau set up, mainly to trap who? The elect of Israel, okay? But you're going to miss the elect, man, because the Lord is going to protect the elect from whatever harm it is you bring their way, okay? You're going to end up trapping 2/3. You're going to end up trapping those low-class Edomites. You're going to end up trapping them heathen nations, all right? But as far as the elect, you might, you know, scriptures say some of us shall see death, or some of us won't. But ultimately, if you see death, it's all the Lord's will, and it's all for Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
Absolutely.
You know. So it says Psalms 4:6, they search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search.
Right, because they have that secret council. Okay. And then, you know, they have these secret meetings, all right? Because the elites of the society, as we already labeled them, they label themselves as the so-called Illuminati, all right? Shadow government, all right? They have these secret councils, All right, these secret meetings. All right, because they indulge themselves in satanic worship. All right, where they do all types of rituals and sacrifices on the left hand side. Okay, and they have these certain meetings where they counsel amongst themselves. All right, all the matters of their kingdom, and the primary source of their power is deception. So they're constantly trying to come up with new plots and schemes to keep our people in a state of being asleep, all right, being oppressed, all right, and being ignorant, man. That's why the scriptures say they are the accuser of us, roughly paraphrasing, man. Okay, because they want to keep us away from our power, keep us asleep, right? Keep us in a destitute state, man. Keep us dependent on them, and keep the rest of these nations asleep.
Hey, Psalms 49 said their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. So Esau wants to be in rulership continually. But that's not according to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Like the brother brought out earlier in Job, the 4th chapter, it speaks about the Lord has set their boundaries that they cannot pass. So now we at the end of Esau rulership. So now he's getting a little nervous. He's getting a little reckless. Okay, so he's starting to do all these, the different
Let me get that for you, because it's in Job 14.
Okay, come Job 14, right?
This is Job chapter 14, verse 5. It says, "Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee."
The number of months with thee is with Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right, his days are determined. The Lord already set out how long every ruler has set up in place. All right, so Esau is no different. All right, the Babylonians thought they would never come out of power. Okay, this is spiritual Babylon. So Esau ain't no different from all these nations before. All right.
Right. It says, "Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass."
Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. So he had a time to rule and a time to come out of rulership. All right, and your ass is coming straight out of rulership into servitude. Okay, you're gonna be the new slaves. All right, so it really don't matter what the hell Esau pulls, whatever tricks he got in his bag. All right, because Esau ultimately he's in the trick bag. The Lord got you in the trick bag. So
and that's why.
Yeah.
Let me read this for you.
Yeah.
Since you said that, we gotta bring this out.
That's right. The faster you get done with your plans, then the Lord could make his move. All right, because everything is an order to everything.
Right. Oh yeah, I found it. Job chapter 12, verse 16. It says, "With him is strength and wisdom, the deceived and the deceiver are his."
Right, with him is strength and wisdom. If Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, who's with the Most High and the Son, the elect is. Okay, the 1/3, men, women, and child, starting with the 144,000. With him is strength and wisdom, the deceived and the deceiver are his, because you got people that are being deceived. 2/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, who are the true Israelites, you're being deceived by Esau. You're over here voting for Trump, voting for Biden, trusting America. All right, so you're being deceived. The deceiver is Esau. All right, he's lying, he's cunning. Okay, but he's set up by the Most High to do those things.
Right.
Yeah.
That was it on that.
That was it. Let me finish this in verse 6. Psalm 64:6. They search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thoughts of every one of them, and the heart is deep.
Right. The heart is deep in their wickedness. Okay. It's all premeditated. All right. It's all pre-orchestrated. Okay. It's not coincidence. It's no coincidence. Okay. And that's why we was talking about earlier about this whole IT outage dealing with cybersecurity and all that. All right. Which we've been talking about this for years now, about how they're gonna start, orchestrating these events, okay, to forward their plans, their New World Order agenda. All right, the brother mentioned the MOTB earlier, the RFID, CHIP. All right, you quoted that early, referenced that earlier, and we know that's going into what, his New World Order. All right, trying to accomplish that, the image of the beast, which is found in Revelation, the 13th chapter. Okay, because that's eventually what they want to get into, because we know that this present system is done. All right, is on its way out. All right, we're at the final the last hurrah, so to speak, for this system, man. This shit is about to come crashing down. We're already seeing countries move away from the USD, all right, the petro dollar. All right, they done moved away from it, man. All right, so it's only a matter of time, man. And that's why all these things are taking place. That's why, you had this whole so-called, quote unquote, assassination attempt on former President Donald Trump. Okay, it's not, like I said, it's not a coincidence, man. All right, it's all orchestrated, man. And the scriptures say we are not ignorant of Satan's devices. All right, we're not marveled by these things, because we know that they want to have justification in bringing chaos, man. All right, so they can come with the solution, problem, reaction, solution. Okay. I got a precept for you. That was more now, or that's it?
Oh, that was it.
All right. So with that being said, let me get the description.
Okay.
This is I started at 2nd Ezra. Let me get right to the point. 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 16. It says, for there shall, matter of fact, start verse 15. It says, 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh.
Yeah, the sword and destruction draweth nigh. So the Lord's gonna bring that judgment upon the people in the world. 2/3 that don't want to get right, that don't want to listen or humble themselves, come back to true nationality, and of course, the wicked, the so-called white man in these heathen nations. Right? So you had a time.
Yep. So it says, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh.
It's close. It's coming. It's on the way. It's closer than you think. Right? The day of the Lord is closer than you think, man. You think it's going to be the next generation. The next generation keep pushing it down the line. No, it's going to be this generation. Yeah.
And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands.
And that's going into judgment, right? But one people stand up to fight against another, it's going into race wars. Okay? Because that's what's going to come down to. Race wars, civil wars, all right, class wars. All these things going on around the world, but mainly right here in America.
Yeah, right. And if I can just say one thing, and when this whole situation took place with the attempt on the hit attempt on Donald Trump, ammunition, basically the what you call it, the desire to obtain ammunition went up. So a lot of gun spots, gun shops, ammunition spots, they had to stop selling bullets, all right, or some of them they sold out because people started stockpiling ammunition.
Yeah. So those Edomites, man, they on point. And rednecks, all right, whatever, they on point, man. They got their guns, they got their bullets, and they ready to go to war. It's only really 2/3 of our people, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, just watching TV, watching whatever the hell bullshit.
Yeah, bread and circus.
Yeah, the bread and circus, man. Then got y'all distracted to the point where you don't even see what's going on in the world around you. The world is bigger than just what's on TV. But the 2/3 of our people, they don't get it, man. They ain't never gonna get it until it's too late.
Shalom to the priest.
Shalom.
Elder Barack Abar. All right. Yeah, and you got these doomsday preppers. They stockpiling, like you said, everything.
Yeah.
But let me
Jake,
continue
Jake,
on.
Jake ain't even fucking, trying to save some food in the pantry or nothing, man. You know.
Right. It says, what was that? Verse 16, I think. Right. It says, 2 Ezra 15 and 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another.
Sedition, sedition is
Uprising.
uprising. All right, not really paying attention to the government, the leaders. All right, doing whatever the hell they want to do. Like when they stormed the Capitol, that was sedition. Which that also was another setup. Okay, everything is setting the stage. All right, for the ultimate climax, which is what they want to put this place in the state of martial law, and ultimately put this place in the state of the new world order.
Yep.
Okay.
It says, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
That's right. So it's gonna be chaos in these streets, man. All right, you ain't gonna be able to calm people down, especially with the things we're seeing now. It's disaster after disaster after disaster. People aren't gonna be able to take it. All right, you got mainly the women, mental on social media having mental breakdowns. All right, it's like, damn, dog. It's to the point where you're thinking like you live by yourself. You don't got a family. You don't got a shoulder to cry on, to the point you got to come online and have a mental breakdown and just tell motherfuckers your business. People ain't supposed to know your business like that, But shit is getting so bad, people can't feed their kids. All right, people gonna lose it. That's why Isaiah 33 and 6 says, wisdom and knowledge should be stability of thy times. You ain't gonna see the brothers out there crying and screaming. They don't know what to do, and somebody help me. Okay, because why? We understand these things have to happen. All right, but you're gonna have people that's gonna lose it. People going home and killing their kids and their families and blowing their own brains out. People going and robbing banks. All right, people dabbling into drugs because they don't know what to do. Okay, but the Lord's gonna deliver the elect though. That's the main thing.
Right. Let me continue on.
Yeah.
It says, it says, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
That's right. Why? Because inflation. All right, you got to feed your family.
Right.
People starving to death.
Yeah. Cops ain't gonna be worried about arresting people when they gotta worry about if their sons and their daughters or their wives are being protected. They're not gonna care about that. So, police presence is gonna be minimal out here.
That's right.
And it says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of their pride the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
Yeah, so it said a man shall desire to go into the city and not be able to go into those checkpoints. All right, they're gonna bring all these things gonna happen, and once these things go into a state of martial law, all these things gonna happen. All right, when they bring that chip out, and they won't let you into a location unless you have it. All right, so these things are gonna happen, man, and it's gonna try your spirit.
Right. And it says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. And that's what's gonna happen here in America and all around the world. All right. The scriptures talk about the time of trouble, which is known as Jacob's trouble in the Bible, man. All right, such has never been since the world was made, man. All right, and in that day, we're gonna see famines. All right, we're gonna see like the brother was going into, bloodshed, race wars, class wars. All right, and we're gonna see the love of many wax cold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, what's going on now with the cyber? This could be a cyber type. Basically, it's a cyber war. Cyber wars. All right, because the whole thing with uh the global IT outage. They say, some people say it could be a cyber attack. Some people could say it's a meltdown. Okay, but we don't know. But we know through the spirit it's an inside job. Okay, it's too big. A worldwide shutdown. And coincidentally, when they bring that chip out, it's not going to be for one region. It's going to be the whole world's going to be affected. All right, so that's how Esau's making that move towards that new world order.
Mm-hmm. Right. I got another scripture. This is This is Amos chapter 8, verse 11. It says, "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shad, I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shad."
Yeah, how's that famine going to come? Because when all hell break loose, when these calamities strike, the men ain't going to be out there in the highways and byways. All right? We're going to be seeking shelter ourselves, but the Lord's going to have us, situated in certain ways, man. But it won't be a wise thing to be out there and, people out there killing themselves. At that point, we ain't going to be out there on the highways and byways no more,
At that point, all right, that means that, the Most High is ready to, pretty much the doors of mercy is going to be closed.
Yeah.
Because the prophets ain't out there no more. The Most High don't want them out there in the corners no more. All right. We know that grace is still abound, because the prophets is out there, which is the mouthpiece of the Lord. I mean, the Most High is still, he's still out here calling for his, his servants. All right, calling for those that seek him while he may be found, as the scriptures say to do. All right, but once he removes his prophets off of those corners, all right, meaning what? They do away with the Second Amendment, which is freedom of speech. All right, or is that might be the First Amendment, if I'm not mistaken. All right, once he does away with that and they declare martial law, that means that the time for speaking, the scriptures talk about there's a time for every purpose under the heaven. All right, the time for speaking is going to be done. All right, ain't going to be no more talking in that day, man. It's going to be straight, action.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll read the last part.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it.
Yeah, it reminds me of another inside job, 9/11. Okay, like the apostles always say this. When 9/11 happened, they had the biggest audience, around times of chaos, when they have the audience. People want to know what to do, or what they should do, or how they should go about things. But it's always when shit happens. That's why 2/3 ain't gonna make it, man. All right, when all this shit go down, you're gonna be looking for the men of the Lord, and the spirit to be scattered abroad. So you all gonna be going from sea to sea, or from one account online to the next account, and you ain't gonna see it there. All right, because of why? Internet gonna be shut down, like brother stated earlier.
And the scriptures say, the lofty looks of man shall be humbled in that day. You people are gonna be brought to a lower state, not by choice, by force. But like the elder brother said, by that time it's gonna be too late. All right, because the Lord don't listen. We on the Lord's time. The Most High ain't, when you ready. The Most High ain't waiting for when you ready to do the work, because you ain't gonna never be ready. As long as niggas could smoke they blunts, all right, pop their little pills and gawk at these hoes like Angel Reese and all these little nasty little haughty little black bitches. All right, as long as they could do that, they ain't gonna never turn to the Lord. All right, until their ribs is touching, until they can't please their flesh. But the Most High ain't waiting on you, man. And that's why the Lord said, "Fuck you, niggas, man." And that's the spirit we coming in. We ain't gonna pray for you. We ain't gonna try to, one-on-one time with you and try to make you get it. All right.
Yeah.
Nah, the time for that that's gonna be dead, man.
Revelation says what? Let the wicked be wicked still.
Exactly.
Okay. And we did the works. We came out and we told you, and Lord, when we continue to do the works until this place goes down. Yeah, that was it on that.
Yeah.
I got one more scripture. I just said that. This is Matthew 24:11. I start 12. It says, "And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold."
Right, because the time for games is gonna come to an end, man. You got guys like Vocab. They want to debate us. Listen, man. This is 2024, right? This word, this Israelite thing of ours, which is the truth, right? Israelite movement, so to speak, which is the truth, because that's who we are, right? This thing has been going all the way back to the late 60s, early 70s, man. Most High has been waking his people up, waking up the elect, calling them into this thing, all right? We're approaching the latter end of the last days, okay, where the Most High is about to destroy this place, okay, and we're seeing all of these prophecies come to pass, and like the brothers read in Matthew's 24th chapter, all right, iniquity is abound, man. There is no time to be playing around, debating. If you can't get it, then we moving on. There is no going back and forth with you, man. All right, you Christians out, you false Bible, you false prophets, you false Bible thumpers. All right, you so-called Christians. All right, we're not in. If you can't see it, then that's it, man. It's not meant for you. That's it. This is because it's only for the elect. All right, the time for games is no more time to be debating, man. All right, and I'm saying that because there was a dude that I know. All right, he came, he walked past the camp. He saw me, and then he's a Christian. He wanna, question. Listen, man, we not in a time. There ain't no more time for questions, man. It's time to be listening. We the teachers, man. And if you don't agree with it, then that's it, man. The spirit, the Most High just don't want you to get it. You Jakes out there, you got to do your own research, man. Because you got to be fully persuaded in your own mind. We're not in this thing to, put you in a straitjacket and hold your hand in this thing and force you to get it. Nah, because that's not how the Most High works.
Yeah. It says, but he that shall it says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Love of many shall wax cold. Yeah. All right. People, the mindset of the people, they're becoming more cruel, man. They're becoming more cold-hearted. It's not as much, love as it used to be. All right. Just look at what's going on now within the so-called black and brown communities, man. Our communities is totally destroyed, man. All right. There is no companionship between opposite sex. All right. The curses is live and direct, man.
That's right.
The brother put a precept on me.
I read one more verse and you can get that precept.
Mm-hmm.
It says, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved.
Right, and that's the elect. All right.
Yeah, you got it.
All right, brother put a precept, Elder Barak. Luke 6, verse 24. It says, but woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation.
Your consolation, your prize. A lot of these guys, they rich, they might have some money, they might be established, but if they don't have this truth, then what they have is in vain. They're gonna be destroyed along with their riches. Is temporal, okay, but the riches we looking for, the spiritual riches, is eternal. So at the end of the day, those things ain't gonna save you.
It says, "Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep."
Yeah, scriptures also say this truth, this wisdom is precious, more precious than rubies, okay, and gold. All right, and people are gonna be hungry for this truth. All right, you hungry for this, you're gonna be looking for this truth, and you also gonna be in a state of starvation because there ain't gonna be no food. Ain't no food now.
Right. Hey, that's why scriptures say, I believe in Isaiah, I think it's Isaiah 24, there's going to be a cry for wine in the streets.
Right.
That knowledge.
Right.
It says, well, that was it on that. He put one more. I guess we'll read that and we'll close it there. Unless...
That's all about right.
This is Ezekiel 3, verse 27. It says, "But when I speak with thee, I will open thy mouth, and thou shalt say unto them, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai. He that heareth, let him hear, and he that forbeareth, let him forbear, for they are a rebellious house."
There you go, that rebellious house. All right, Sodom's children. That's talking about Israel, man. Okay, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you are a rebellious house. Okay, that's how you know it got to be Israel, man. That's how we know you gotta be those people, because our people are rebellious. Okay, you got down the Howards and Bowies, and they don't want to listen. All right, they want to smoke weed, set their pants, gang bang. They want to do negative things. You got some niggas that already sold out to get millions, and now they going to jail for doing schemes. Why would you do that? Why would you throw what you earned all away being wicked? You're not in the kingdom. This ain't your kingdom. They don't love you. All right, but our people don't get that part, Why? Because they hard-headed, man.
Like you said, they're a rebellious house, because any other nation, they was claiming to be the Lord's people. There was no debate. There was no argument about it.
Yeah.
All right, they themselves, they didn't fucking rebel against it. They went along with it.
Yeah, Jake is caught up on Trump and Biden. All right, and Trump almost got shot, and Trump survived. You know what I mean? That shit is all set up, man, to trap you in that mindset, like leading the sheep to the slaughter. Okay, but read it one more time, Bubba Shaw.
Right. It says, Ezekiel 3 and 27. "But when I speak with thee, I will open thy mouth, and thou shalt say unto them,
The Lord said He open your mouth. So when we out there in the Howards and Bowies speaking, we doing these lessons. We can't take no credit for this, man. All the credit goes to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai for putting that spirit on us to speak His word. Right.
It says, "But when I speak with thee, I will open thy mouth, and thou shalt say unto them, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. He that heareth, let him hear, and he that forbeareth, let him forbear."
He that heareth, let him hear, and he that forbeareth, let him forbear. So we ain't gonna fight you to get this knowledge. We ain't gonna wrestle you. Okay, we ain't gonna follow you to every spot location like vocab be doing. We ain't doing that. All right, we gonna come out. We gonna speak the word, and the Spirit is gonna have you. Whoever is supposed to hear it, and whoever's supposed to forbear it. It's gonna be to you for judgment. All right, that was it, right? Okay, so with that, Lord was edifying lesson. The water for the Barak on the calm board, and Lord was edifying. That we want to say once again, all praise, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Kakadash. Double honesty, apostles, bishops, and elders, great millstone, and citation. I can push this word, and also saying honesty, and hopeful elect. Shalom.
Shalom.